What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another PlayStation tips and tricks video. Today we're going to be talking about ways to speed up the internet connection to your PlayStation 4. Now the first tip I have is to take the PS4 XMB speed test with a grain of salt, because these tests are rarely ever accurate. If you do enough of these tests, what you're going to realize is that the speeds are always all over the place, and they are never a good representation of what your actual internet connection is. In most cases, you're better off just using the speed test app or your internet browser if you want to properly test the speeds of your network. My next tip is to obviously use Ethernet if it's available, because this is the most reliable form of internet connection. However, if Wi-Fi is your only option, try putting your smartphone or your mobile device next to your PS4 and then testing the Wi-Fi on both 2.4 and 5 GHz networks. In most cases, 5 GHz will yield faster speeds, but 2.4 GHz will usually have a longer range. Now, one method that you can use to try to speed up the Wi-Fi connection for your home network is to first log into your wireless router or gateway using the login credentials that's located on the back or bottom side of your router. Then you can locate your Wi-Fi settings in the menu screen, and then you'll want to change the Wi-Fi channels. Now, in most cases, using the upper channels will yield faster speeds. And once you do change the channels, you can repeat the speed test process until you find a channel that does give you the fastest speeds. Now, for Wi-Fi users, you will also want to make sure that WMM or Wi-Fi Multimedia Support is enabled on your router. One thing to keep in mind is that not all PlayStation 4 consoles support 5 GHz Wi-Fi. So if your 5 GHz network doesn't appear in your Wi-Fi menu options on your PS4, then that could be the reason why. Now, this next tip is to try changing the DNS server settings on your console or in your router's menu settings. A lot of people actually have really good luck with using Google DNS, but there are smartphone apps and computer desktop apps like DNS Benchmark, which make it really easy to find the best DNS server settings. My advice when doing this is to only use the big name DNS servers, as these will usually be the most reliable. This next tip is to try using a proxy server or a high quality paid VPN service with your PlayStation 4. Now, in my experience, this didn't really make a difference for my network, but if you're desperate, it might actually be worth giving a shot, because there are many users who have reported positive results. Or at least you might want to do some research into it. And my last tip is either upgrading your internet service or your network hardware. Instead of opting for a wireless range extender, maybe spend the extra dollars and get a better router with better range and performance. You could even try looking into an enterprise style setup if you live in a really big household and you want complete Wi-Fi coverage. But there you guys have it. I hope that you all enjoyed this video and found it useful or at least interesting. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating on the video. Comment below to let me know what you think, and as always, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.